Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Well, Jay, this week we're going to go out to a really fun area in southern Utah, and this is the Sand Hollow area of the greater St. George area. It's about 10
which
minutes.
is a great area right there by that big resort, and they have also got all the reservoir and everything, right?
Exactly, and that's why people come to live out in this area, particularly if they ride ATVs, or if they're into boating, water skiing, bass fishing. This has all that to offer within 10 minutes, Jay.
Yeah, and that golf course out there is just absolutely beautiful. And take a look at the inside. This is a special home.
Yeah, well, this home was custom built by a builder. They built it for themselves, and they really built this house to entertain. It has a chef-grade kitchen in it. It has a nice big great room, and then it has one of those big glass walls in the kitchen great room, so you can go right out to the patio to entertain.
Oh, those are so nice. So those things just open all the way up, so it makes the outside inside and the outside. I love it.
Yep, and these guys are really into light open area, so they have 10-foot ceilings up and down, Jay.
Yeah, master on the main floor as we see, right?
Yep, and really nicely finished, super high end, gorgeous finishes throughout the house.
Yeah, beautiful work, beautiful craftsmanship.
They're not into jetted tubs, so his wife specifically said, "I want a soaker tub in the house, not a jetted tub."
Yeah, and that's popular right now. The jetted tubs aren't what they used to be. Everybody's kind of going to these soaker tubs.
Yeah, and nobody likes cleaning them as well, so the soaker tubs are really popular down here in all of our new homes.
Yeah, it looks like they've got an office right on the main floor there, right?
Yep, they do, absolutely. Really open and airy laundry room. But the best part about this house is the downstairs, Jay. Unbelievable. It's a 6-car garage.
Really? That's a massive space.
There's a 14 by 33 foot RV boat space as well down there. Now we're into the downstairs living space. Again, 10-foot ceilings. Has a full kitchenette down there. So really, you could do a mother-in-law or a guest quarters in the downstairs space.
Yeah, lots of flexibility, which is so nice, especially a location like this where you're probably gonna have a lot of visitors. People are gonna want to come down and go fishing or boating or go out on their ATV and all that kind of stuff. So it's a real nice use of space.
Oh, absolutely. In that area out there, there's a lot of people that are playing a lot of golf in the wintertime, but in the early spring, man, you see boats and water toys and ATVs going nonstop out there.
Yeah, and you can tell they really put a lot of details and a lot of craftsmanship, just all the little details you can see. It's a spectacular home.
Oh, it is. It's awesome. They got central vac in it. They've got security cameras. It's Wi-Fi smart. The other thing about this area, Jay, is the fact that a lot of people don't know Zion National Park is only 30 minutes from this area, and you're only about 5 minutes to Hurricane.
Wow. And look at the outside of this thing. This is amazing.
Oh yeah, mini basketball court, really nicely finished backyard. Just a great area to entertain, and views of Zion National Park off the back of it. It's a great setup for family entertaining.
Yeah, that's truly a masterpiece. So John, if somebody wanted more information, how would they reach out to you?
Oh, they just give us a call on our 1-800-206-1003, or they go to our Ames Team Utah website.
So Rachel, we're out here in Daybreak, and this is a really unique kind of product, right?
This is the mansion-style townhome. This is the wow factor of Daybreak. You walk up to this home and your friends walk up and they just, wow,
Yeah.
It looks like a mansion, but you have the affordability of a townhome and you have all the amenities of Daybreak.
Yeah, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get this massive looking home, but you get a really cost-effective type of property.
Exactly, and massive from the outside, and you walk in and it still feels wonderful when you walk inside with the high ceilings and all the upgrades around the home. It, like you said, is the best of both worlds.
Yeah, so take a look at the kitchen. It's just absolutely beautiful, right?
The kitchen has the nice thick granite countertops. It has upgraded cabinetry. It has the stainless steel for the appliances. It is going to have all of the characteristics of a kitchen that you're looking for. With it being open, it's not a tight galley style kitchen like you might have in some townhomes. It's nice and open and you feel like you can still entertain while you're standing in the kitchen.
Yeah, so nice. And so how many bedrooms and baths, what are we talking about here?
This home has 3 bedrooms upstairs and the master is massive as well. You walk into the master bedroom, it's huge. It has the ensuite and then it has a huge walk-in closet, bigger than some bedrooms in other homes that you might walk into.
Yeah, really, I mean, very spacious and beautiful.
And
And the other thing I noticed, it's got a nice little backyard back there, so it's got a place for the pets.
it's nice. It has the backyard area. They call it the courtyard. And so that's going to separate the house from the garage. And like you said, you can keep your pets back there. You can have your kids play back there without worry about them getting out. So it's nice because you can have everything in your home, but still keep it contained.
Yeah, and then it's also got a 2-car garage, right?
2-car garage, so you can park your cars in the garage when it starts snowing.
Yeah, and I like this because the way they do this alley fed, so the garage comes in from the back, so it makes this massive looking house from the front instead of where you don't come up on a normal house or a townhouse. And it's got the garage on the front, it makes the house look really small, but they're able to create that grand effect with the alley fed garage, which is brilliant.
Exactly, and another nice feature of this home is we're right next to a tennis court. So not only are you in a mansion-style townhome, you have a tennis court right down the street to add to that ambiance.
Yeah, which is so nice. In Daybreak, the amenities and stuff they have here at Daybreak is just so nice, right?
Yes, you have your pools, you have your walking trails, parks. There's a park right around the corner that actually has a pool available as well. Splash pads, you have Soda Row that you can go to in the summer for concerts, you can go to restaurants. There's anything that you could want within Daybreak. So your home offers everything that you're looking for as well as your neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's just, and Daybreak never goes out of style. They're still building, and it's become so popular over time. And this particular product is really unique. I really like it quite a bit.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Okay, Billy, for this one, we're headed down to West Provo. Now, I don't know if you know this, but my first house I bought was in West Provo.
I bet the first house you bought didn't have 5 bedrooms.
No, it didn't. It only had 3 bedrooms.
That's big.
Yeah, this is a nice little property at a real reasonable price. We're getting into down west of Provo, a lot of development going on. There's a lot of expectations of a lot of jobs coming in. They're expecting to have a massive amount of people move into this area for all these jobs, high-paying jobs that are coming into.
Which is always fantastic for building equity.
That's right. And Forbes is rating this one of the best places to live in the United States. And so a lot of people moving in, lots of jobs. And so you get a property like this, it's all put together, and take a look at this beautiful remodel. And we're looking at some nice appreciation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all the colors are modern, and yeah, I mean, it looks done really well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful property, and it's a really great location. Lots of good things going on. And we look at the property, it's just beautiful. It's everything you need, that single family home, 2-car garage, nice upgraded everything. But let's talk about what it comes down to. Let's talk about financing, because on a property like this, obviously financing is important. There's some creative stuff out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. On the range where we're looking at a property like this, there's a lot of grant programs available. Specifically through our company as well, that are going to give you your down payment to buy this house, which is ballpark about 10 grand.
So, and we talk about this a little bit, we've talked about it before, but so that $10,000, a lot of these grant programs, you have to pay that money back, or you have to live in the property so long to be able to take advantage of it. And the unique thing, part of this is you don't have to do that.
That's correct. Yeah, it's literally day one free money. You're not financing it like the Utah State programs, and the minimum credit scores to qualify are very low.
Which is so great, because a lot of people right now are renting. They're thinking, I can't get into a property, I don't have the money down. And so the way you can work these properties, you can work it in where the seller pays the closing costs, they pay the down payment, as long as you've got, now let's talk about credit scores. Do they have to have a 700 credit score or something?
No, absolutely. These programs are available down to a 620. And yeah, I mean, what you just mentioned is the perfect storm, right? I mean, you get your entire down payment covered, you get the sellers to kick in, you're in a house for, $1,500, $2,000. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and the nice thing is you don't have to make the first payment because you pay in arrears. And so theoretically on a property this, I mean, you could take what you're paying in rent and get into this property, because we all know this as Americans. The government understands a better American is an American that owns real estate. And that's why they make these programs available. And here's a great example of a property that's in a great location. There's expected to be a lot of appreciation. The loans are set up beautifully, and it doesn't get much better than this. Okay, Billy, for this one, we're headed out to Taylorsville, and you want to talk about a beautiful property. This one was actually built a little while ago, but look at how clean. I mean, it looks like a brand new home.
Yeah, it's a really pretty house. The color is great. The yard looks awesome. Good landscaping. Really pretty house.
Yeah, they've really cared for this. It's on a nice little quiet cul-de-sac up there right in Taylorsville, which is a beautiful little community right in the Salt Lake Valley. And as you walk in, it's got this nice little front little entry area.
Yeah, it's very pretty, really kind of classic and open. Yeah, it's really, really pretty house.
Nice little property here. So on this one, we're going to be getting into about 23, almost 2,400 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. It's on 0.17 acres, but the acreage, it comes across a lot bigger. The backyard is beautiful. I mean, it's got really beautiful landscaping. Of course, these properties, these are so nice. As we're looking on the main floor here, of course, it's got the kitchen and kind of a great room and lots of windows to look outside and lots of natural light.
Yeah, the light's great. That's definitely a big thing for me is you feel less secluded in your house, right?
Yeah.
You get some fresh views.
Yeah, the seller loves a fireplace. One of the things they like most about this fireplace, the fireplace will heat the whole house, and it's got a scenting material that you can put in there and add a scent to the whole house through the fireplace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So obviously, as we're looking through here, it's got really nice cabinets. It's laid out really well. These guys have lived here for about 30 years and really love this property. You can tell when somebody takes pride in ownership and they love it, and they're going to go move on to their forever home. And so they're leaving this one, which is going to leave a great opportunity for somebody.
Oh yeah, I would have never guessed, Jay. I mean, just looking at this video, this house is very well taken care of.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay,
so let's talk about what's really important when we get into these properties is let's talk about financing, because financing is always a good one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And for these properties in this price range, your $350 round price range, there are a handful of great programs. including, you know, a grant program that most buyers aren't aware of. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer, and on average on this property you're going to get about $13,000 for free to cover your entire down payment to buy a house like this.
And that's incredible. And so is that a program where you have to then pay it back, or they're putting a lien on your property or something like that?
No, it's absolutely free money. The day that you closed is the day that you have 3.5% equity. It's a standard FHA loan. You know, a lot of people think, oh, do I need, you know, a 700 something credit score? No, 620 credit score minimum. It's a fantastic program.
Which is so nice. So literally you could sell it the next day and you don't have to pay it back or anything.
Absolutely, yeah. There's no lien on title for that down payment. It's literally free grant money. It's great.
Which is so nice, because you get into these really nice properties like this. They're so available. And we've got these people that are renting in the marketplace are like, do I sit and wait for a down payment? Our market's going up. This is a great opportunity to get in and buy a beautiful property, and you get your gift to your down payment. And so you can buy a beautiful property like this. And
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, by the time your average consumer, you know, starts at ground zero to save, you know, $13,000 to $15,000, you know, the housing market out here has already gone up 10%. They've already absorbed, you know, more than that in just inflation. So yeah, take advantage of these programs. It's, you know, stop renting and getting into home. This house is awesome.
Yeah, isn't this beautiful? Look at this backyard.
It's great.
It's absolutely amazing. It's got big RV storage all down the side where you can fit a boat, a big truck. Of course, it's got the 2-car garage that's attached. I mean, you're 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. Nice little, the way it sits in the afternoon, the sun sets on the other direction, so you got shade in the backyard. Look at those big mature trees. Hard to go wrong with this. So Billy, tell me about your Vets for Vets program.
Yeah, so I'm a vet myself, Jay, and it's, you know, it's one of those benefits that there's so much bad information out there spread around in the VA world that I just really want to try to dispel some of that information and make sure our veterans are really getting the real info. I mean, I've done my own VA loans, purchased a few homes doing that. I've done thousands of VA loans throughout my career, so I've seen it from all sides, and I've seen, you know, how much information is out there, and we just want to make sure that our vets are getting taken care of properly.
Because the VA loan is one of the very best loans. If you get the opportunity to do that, if you're a vet, you get this opportunity. Great loan, and there's a lot of bad information out there. A loan officer might take a class, hear about it, but don't really have a lot of experience. And there's really something to work with somebody like yourself that really understands it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in a VA loan. There's a lot of information that goes into the appraisals and the requirements, even of the home. You know, so on that kind of thing is making sure that you're going in and you're looking at a property that's even going to work for VA in the beginning is a big step, right? So yeah, we just want to make sure that number one, they understand what the benefit is, right? And why it's better than the other loans, how to use it, and then, you know, obviously what things to look out for during the process.
Okay, Billy, for this one, I am super excited. We're headed up to Bountiful, which is, I think, one of the best places in the whole state to buy real estate, because it's right here in a gated community, sitting right on the top of the mountain, overlooking the entire valley down there. This is a spectacular property. So excited about it.
Yeah, the landscape, I mean, even right off the bat, landscaping's beautiful.
They put
Bright
a lot
colors.
of time, money, and effort into the landscaping. In the views from the property, you're right up on top of this gated community, and you're looking over the entire valley. And it's beautiful. It's a property that I personally would love to have. The next property I buy, I really want to have a view. And so this one
absolutely.
comes to me, and I think, you know, I want to my next property. And look at the inside. It's so beautiful.
Yes, the layout of this house is really pretty.
So they had a family member actually draw up these plans. It's very unique. It's very charming. You can see these nice open spaces. We got the perfect walls to come through, and overlooks from upstairs. And they built it around the views, which I always like. And when you get a lot like this, you really want to build the house around the lot. Take a look at that beautiful designer kitchen.
Yeah, that is a ton of cabinet space.
Yeah, very tasteful, very well done. They've got right outside that window right there, they've got a waterfall that comes down and so you hear the sound of water running through the house.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just so charming.
You just don't see a lot. I mean, I know I mentioned the cabinets, but you just don't see a lot of space like that in newer built houses.
They don't, because cabinets are so expensive. And so that when you see builders, when they're building, they're trying to cut down on cabinets because that's where a lot of expense
Minimizing
is.
the cost.
Yeah, minimizing cost. So a house like this where they weren't worried about cost. These guys built this for themselves, but now that's too much house for them. They're going to scale down. And so it's perfect. It's got the master on the main floor right here, right off the side right here. Here's the master. Nice, beautiful master. And there's a house that's off to I would guess you'd consider it would be the south of the property, but the way they designed the house, you wouldn't even know it's there because all the windows and everything in the master bath and everything is just completely, it still allows light, but it's
and aim towards the views and taking advantage of where it is on that hill.
It's really a charming property. And again, I can't stress enough the way that when they designed this plan, they thought about that lot and how they're going to all bring it together. It also has, interesting enough, they've built it so it's got elevator access, which they haven't added in yet, but it's got space from the lower level all the way to the top to add an elevator in.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and so this
could
be
a long-term home, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of people, there's those views I was talking about from the
beautiful
upper deck, and so you can still look out of the views even from upstairs, and so you're walking down the hallways and so really charming home. So we're getting into almost 5,000 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 5 baths. It was built originally in 2005. It has a 3-car garage, the access right in. Like I said, a gated community, which never goes out of style, and lots of bedrooms. And as we're going down here, we're going down to the lower level right here, but notice still a ton of windows. Think about this. And here's your home theater.
Yeah, and in a 2005, like you mentioned, house, this theater is not 2005.
No.
That is super cool.
So nice, right? Well, they redid everything. They've been, kind of keeping up with the times and keeping the house relevant, but the location never goes out of style. It's I think it's one of the best values you can buy in real estate is right up around the top, right up by Eaglewood Golf Course. It's a really nice area. You get the views. You get it really close to downtown. Beautiful. Look at the backyard. I just got to stop. There's where the fountain is. You can see the water running into the backyard.
And this property is perfect for people, like myself. I mean, I have pets, and having a backyard that's a little bit secluded is very, very hard to find right now.
Just beautiful rock work and their deck. A spectacular product. I'm really proud of this one. And there's some of those views that you'd be looking out of right from your gated community. And one of the best values, only $130 a square foot. This is amazing. A real good property.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, Jay, this great new listing we got over in Francis, actually. It's at 795 Oak. It's a 3,800 square foot rambler on a half acre.
Yeah, beautiful. Let's talk a little bit about where Francis is in case people don't know where that is.
Yeah, Jay, that's actually in the Camas Valley, on the north end of Camas Valley. It's just a little bit of a suburb of Camas, basically.
Yeah, beautiful area, obviously, and it looks like they've got a brand new home. I mean, man, this looks brand new, pretty much. Beautiful.
These folks are meticulous. I mean, every detail. The hardwood floor, the kitchen, white kitchen cabinets, and beautiful countertops, stainless steel appliances. It's beautiful.
Yeah, those countertops are really popular right now and have a nice little contrast of those really beautiful white cabinets. Very nice, and dark floors. Very popular right now.
Yeah, beautiful lighting throughout. Like I say, these guys really handled every detail. It's got a neat mudroom off the garage, 3-car garage. Jay, the 3rd car bay actually is extra deep. This home was built for the builder, and it's 24 feet deep, and he can park his boat in there.
Yeah, garages like that are always in style. Oftentimes houses like this will sell just on the garage alone. But as we're looking through the inside, they didn't spare any expense. This is a beautiful master.
They didn't. Lights on both sides of the end of the bed. Cabinet color and countertops carry into the master suite here, as you'll see. Literally handled every detail. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, so it makes sense that this was made for the builder, because you can tell that somebody's really put some craftsmanship into this home.
Yep, it's got the square base and case, which is really a craftsman style as well. We saw earlier it's also got the main floor laundry, so it's 100% main floor living, and really, really well thought out.
Yeah, so let's talk about how many bedrooms and baths and how many square feet are we talking about on this home?
5 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's 3,800 and change, so 3,862, I believe. And in the basement, professionally finished basement, lower level here, and it's it's built for entertaining space. At the other end, you can see it's got the barn door leading into the workout room, and it's just great. Down the lower level, it's got the 2 bedrooms and a bath. Everything, as you can see, even the elevation is it's the tall ceilings, but the elevation is such that some of the sunlight really comes in well.
Yeah, a very beautiful home and well thought out. Having a couple rooms down in the basement is so nice because you have guests that come and stay, and a rambler like this with the master bedroom on the main floor is always super desirable, and they laid it out really well.
Yeah, they sure did. And in the end here, talked about that it could either be an office, workout room as they have it, or even another 6 bedroom if that's what they wanted.
Yeah, lots of flexibility, which is always nice. And as we're headed outside, looks like their backyard is just beautiful.
Large covered patio for entertaining. Obviously keeps the weather off, and the landscaping, Jay, is just incredible. They literally thought out every part of the house, every part of the landscape. Off to the side, it has plenty of space to actually accommodate and put on a detached garage even.
Yeah, beautiful property in a really growing area. Francis is real popular right now.